is going to go bad now. What a stop. Or is it? They're going to go after him.
Feeling the deep.
Game Gladiators versus Bet Boom. Yeah, you and everybody else.
But I've done it to his face. Multiple times.
As have multiple of his friends.
Yeah, so.
Man just can't stop himself.
Hopefully.
He needs help.
Hopefully he can fix it one day. All I have to say on that topic. There is some irony here.
He will definitely fix it. Quit playing Dota. That's how he's going to fix it.
That's not a solution.
It kind of is. Not too many other situations in life that are like Dota, to be honest.
I don't know about that.
As much as people love to be able to say, oh, you learn things from playing Dota. Bottom lane, Centaur Dark Willow. A pretty strong lane normally. I imagine they will win just because RC is kind of lacking a facet in the first 5 levels, so I have to imagine you're stronger.
I don't like what Bet Boom got going on in this draft. I think they could easily lose this game horribly. But I kind of like got some nice little synergy. You have this Darks here to bounce out the single target Luna Marcy. I think it's a big deal here. I feel like Gaiman's draft is, again, maybe it's not as all over the place as that other Huskar draft. They have a bit more synergy in terms of playing through the Huskar, making sure his game is as good as possible, which I think is what you should do with this hero. You have Sven for some armor, Oracle to just guarantee the bailout, Stampede to maybe reposition either of those heroes next to the other, Willow for some control. Pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah.
Huskar gets cooking, and he's just killing everybody with Aegises. They will probably win the game. If Bet Boom managed to kill his Huskar 2 or 3 times, the game becomes pretty difficult for Gaiman. Their big damage source outside of Sven scaling, which not a bad Sven game when you look at it, actually.
What makes a good Sven game? I struggled to know.
Lane matchup's a big one. Like, this hero has to farm the lane early so that when he goes to jungle, he has the levels and the early Mask of Madness to accelerate.
Right, and Darkseer's always a good matchup for
Exactly.
Sven. Sure.
So that's a big deal.
Okay.
And 2 is he just wants targets that when you jump and stun them, you can see them dying. So there's some follow-up to help you stay on top of those heroes. Stampede helps a lot. The Dark Willow stuns help. I think if you jump the Lina, you're probably going to kill him this game. You jump the supports, you kill them this game. Like, Io's a pretty nice jump for you. Jump this Io, stun him. Boom, boom, boom. 3 hits with a Daedalus. You're going to kill him.
And Marcy is not actually that tanky of a strength.
No, not a bad hero to jump if you have stun follow.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to BKB turnaround. So, I think it's very reasonable here. I also think Sven is not a... I never feel comfortable with that hero when he is the only scaling carry.
Yeah, the hero seems to not actually be a 1v5 hero.
Very tough. He doesn't have the mobility he used to with the Superman stun or the faster harpoon buildups.
I mean, he does have that, but nobody actually builds it.
Yeah, that's not that good anymore.
Big burst damage. Malady coming through the gate to this bottom lane, but they had just enough survivability. They had Lotus, Io. Rotation from the Bet Boom game. It's not worth his time. So instead, okay, now he TP's in. But that means they're not going to be there for the power room. So they better get this kill on Ace. They will. That's going to be first blood.
That's DK roll.
Then I became up.
That did nothing.
Yeah, Shield Rune will do that to you. He's going to kill GPK. Is he going to kill Save as well? Blood grenade slowing him down. Burning. Fairy Fire, not enough. Now he takes your jungle. Uh-oh. When Huskar already off to a hot start.
I mean, they knew where the rune was.
Kind of broken when you do that, yeah. He's just all in committed, spam right-clicking it, knowing that it's going to be shield rune, backing back in. Miro's still going to be stunned, and here comes Quinn. Ready to dunk on him. Killing spree immediately for Quinn on his first rotation.
This is not what you want to give up if you're Beppu. The worst hero to give these kind of kill streaks to. It's kind of start. Save is going in. He's trying to make something happen, but
they got to relocate. They're going to try and jump onto the Huskar, pull him back in with your odd rift. Nicely played. And Malady, there's no Roshan to deny yourself to there. Oh, he'll fall as well. Relocate back to the bottom lane for efficiency.
Surprise Katayomi is this high level.
Up onto Kiritich. Yeah, what a value ultimate. Killed 3 heroes with that. Okay. They stack chalices.
And the fact they feel they need to smoke Quinn to get a pick off before just pushing mid tower straight up tells you they're not that confident going into the Lina with potential reload backup. Which is a win for them because now they get to make other plays.
Yep, now they're going to make their move on Ace instead. Ace comes in, Watson comes in and bails out Ace rather.
He's not winning that man fight though.
No, he's not. So it's still going to be kind of an awkward rotation, but
reload out.
You did say, I mean, they probably assumed there was not a Sven alone. You did say you wanted Watson to be more active. That is very active for a Sven.
Yes. Not a move you would expect.
Radiant's middle
very farm though. Didn't cost him too much, especially if he gets to take this tower with some god strength left over. Catapult down here.
It's getting about that time you probably don't want to be staying in the Darkseer lane. It's angling to make the move on you, no doubt.
Quinn's lingering up here. Like he wants to stop the Darkseer pressure.
Yeah, the Oracle being level 6, they can't make this move. So jumping onto the Darkseer, hit him with the silence. He got off the surge, couple more hits. Miro's definitely dead. And now Fortune's End on save. Bedlam chase him down. Phantasm's going to be put to use, but he can't really stop all of this damage. Double kill. Back over to bottom lane. Kiritich tries to go after Watson, but stun interrupts, and now Watson should be fine.
Very easy to go down in this game to either team. A lot of burst damage oriented heroes. You misstep on the map, you get punished real hard, real fast. And at some point that could translate into more objectives here, not just some kill streaks. Not bad here, I guess. I don't know if you can force action with that timing, however. That's my one question mark here.
Yeah, I think the Huskar Oracle is just a bit too strong.
Oh, man.
A late jump onto the surge target. They're going to stampede as the relocate comes in. Quinn is not out 100%. There is still this smoke wrap that has been looking for a kill for a while. Oh, Quinn tried to hide behind the trees to relocate back now. Okay, now they kind of have numbers. Ace, Quinn, and TPN could win this for Game of Gladiators. Boom, though, if they strike quick enough. Oh, already spoiled it. TPK, this is going to go bad now. Jumped in by Quinn. I think they thought the Huskar left. And instead, the Huskar was still here, and 2 supports joined them through TP.
They definitely thought heroes had left that area. You didn't see him anywhere on the map, and that is just free food.
That's why you never assume.
You can always just dodge this game too. Just split the map with Darkseer shells and look for pickoffs. Never take the straight up team fight. It's always an option.
Stampede still got hit by the LSA, but Quinn is able to close ranks and get the kill.
Going in on this.
This isn't super simple. Kiritich hops in and regrets that choice. He's just going to run away. He can stay behind. False promise on a Huskar. Just not a fight you can really take.
Every time that smoke goes out this game, you are going to have to respect. It's got nothing to deal with it. Nothing to really find this Oracle either. That's a big problem. Beppu was just first item blink formality. I mean, Game and holding formation with their front line, protecting the support, is super easy. That's the strength of their lineup. Plus this right here. Fast little Aegis. Put it on the Huskar and let him cook. Beast Rune on top of it.
Blade Mail, Crimson Guard is the build for Ace. Went the movement speed facet, so no boots.
Dire's top tower is
straight auras.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
IO on that camp.
Let me run back into him.
They're still going to get him, yeah. A Bramble's going to land somewhere in here. Keratin's going to pop his BKB and fight Quinn, but he got bailed out by the false promise. And now, even through the BKB, Keratin's life was in danger.
Radiant's
still so
bottom
strong.
tower is under
Some
attack.
time since we've seen it, but could absolutely be back in the meta with Oracle on the menu.
And they just do not have the damage.
No, not even close.
By the time they hit their BKBs, you're going to be looking at a BKB on Quinn. At this rate, Keratin with no BKB, I think he's just going to die here.
It's a lot of spears.
Yeah, it's too many spears. I think Keratin knows it too. Fortune's end on the Kataomi does manage to get a tether way into the base.
Using so much map control. There was a streak on that Marcy as well. Your mech just arrived on Kataomi, not in time here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Say hi. I don't say hi from me at least. He doesn't respond to me anymore.
Did he ever? Stampede. Want them both over. BKBs to Keratin can at least TP out. Kataomi though. The Fortune's ended into a stomp, into burning to death.
Radiant are scanning.
What do you think the worst way to go in Dota 2 is? I feel like burning is one of the worst ways to go, period.
It's the most peaceful way to die in the world of Dota 2.
Probably like
Radiant's top tower is under
being
attack.
pierced by one of those rainbow impetuses from Enchantress. Did you see a flash of
Radiant's
rainbow?
top tower has fallen.
No. No, that's incorrect.
Okay.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Better one then. Oh, could it be pretty violent?
Dying under nightmare. You're asleep. You never know.
What? You're having a nightmare though.
No, the spell's
Nightmares
just
can be
called,
worse than
it's just
reality.
called nightmare. Doesn't mean you're having them.
What a stop! Quinn not dead, got off the false promise. He's going to turn a lot of damage, but it looks like Bedboom. They're still looking pretty good for this one. Is Quinn going to die? He's not dying. He's not dying.
Yeah, this is not a thing anymore.
BK hitting the tree.
is it?
They're going to go after him. Unleash is still up for Keratin. Okay, they got him.
What a trap!
And Miro, well, he'll be run down by Watson. There's still another carry. That's one problem here. Keratin no longer has a BKB, and Watson still has his and his God Strength. Triple kill for him. Watson spent.
No. Dealing the deeps. He has the 3-shot on the Lina. I mean, this Sven's a big problem in this game. Yeah,
It's all over.
And I agree with it. I mean, what is your comeback in this game? If you did not win the lane snowball this game, kill the Husk a couple times, put the Lina ahead. What are you doing here? It's another stop, Austin.